Good afternoon, everyone. Before we start for today's discussion, let's introduce ourselves first. I am Cherise and Lopez,
And I am Angeline Lopez.
I am Angeline T. Gonzaga.
and for today, we will gonna talk about the types of pronouns. So to start the topic, let's get to know more about what pronoun really is. So may I ask anyone to share their ideas about pronouns?
So, um,
Yes, Angeline Lopez.
Okay, so for me, pronouns is a type of word. It is the way we address someone. It is how we name a person or a place.
So thank you. How about you, Miss Angeline Gonzaga?
yes, I do agree with what Angeline Lopez said, but generally speaking, um, pronouns allows us to shorten our sentences and make them sound less repetitive, like which is the word that can replace a noun in a sentence, like that.
So yeah, thank you so much. Um, Thank you so much for sharing your ideas. And I think everyone has its own point. Pronouns has been taught to us since when? Elementary or and high school days. So I think it's really important that we know and we have an idea on what really pronoun is. So to wrap both of your ideas, pronoun is a word or a type of word that replaces a noun like she, you, him, them, and etc. And a little reminder that a noun is a person and a place or a thing. So yeah, now let's move on to the main topic, which is the types of pronoun. So may I ask Miss Gonzaga to read um, the what I have shared in the screen? Can you read, please?
Okay, so the types of pronouns are possessive pronouns, personal pronouns, relative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, indefinite pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, intensive pronouns, and the last one is reciprocal pronouns.
So thank you so much. There are many types of pronouns that we use in writing and speech, and we will briefly talk each one of them. So if you want to explore and have an idea more about the detail of these different types, I encourage you to listen carefully and let's learn together. So first, let's talk about possessive pronouns. And I think Miss Gonzaga will share her idea. Miss Gonzaga, the floor is yours.
So, the first one is possessive pronoun. So, what is a possessive pronoun? A possessive pronoun is a pronoun that is used to express ownership or possession. For example, the word hers is a possessive pronoun in the sentence. Therese noticed that Angeline's dog was bigger than hers. The word hers indicates that Cherry's dog, the noun phrase being replaced by the word hers, belongs to Cherries. In short, pronouns replace nouns and noun phrases. In possessive pronouns, it is important to make it clear what noun or noun phrase is being replaced by a possessive pronoun. So, an example for unclear possessive pronoun is we found ours. So, our what? What did you found? So, it is unclear. So, the clear example for this is Charisse found her cat and we found ours. Although the sentence doesn't specifically say it, We can use context to determine that ours refers to our cat, like that. So there are variety of possessive pronouns which can be singular or plural, depending on whether they are referring to one person or numerous persons. In singular possessive pronouns, it talks about, it refers to only one person or thing. In plural possessive pronoun, it refers to more than one person or thing. An example for singular possessive pronouns is that is her car, and this one here is my car. So in plural possessive pronouns, an example for this is Emilia's party was great, but just wait until she comes to our party.
I think the plural possessive pronoun is the our party.
Yes, you're right. So those are the possessive pronouns. Next is the personal pronouns, I believe.
Okay, so the second type of the pronouns is the personal pronouns. So a personal pronoun is a short word. It is um, a short word we use as a simple substitute for the proper name of a person. So examples of personal pronouns such as I, me, you, she, her, he, him, and it. And in plural personal pronouns are its examples are we, us, you, they, and them. These personal pronouns has individual meanings, so it is a must to proper use them and understand how to use them to properly avoid grammatical errors. So the next pronoun will be tackled by Miss Gonzaga.
So the next one is the relative pronouns. Relative pronoun is a pronoun that is used to introduce a relative clause. In particular, relative pronouns usually introduce relative clauses that describe nouns or other pronouns. So, an example for this is who, whose, and which. So, an example sentence for this is I need to find a roommate who doesn't smoke. So, the next.
Okay, so the fourth pronoun is the reflexive pronouns. So these pronouns refer to a subject that is the same thing or person as the object. Reflexive pronouns are used to refer a person or a certain thing. For example, the word herself is a reflexive pronoun in the sentence Ninia loves herself because it refers to the same person as the as the subject Ninia. So, examples of reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself, herself, himself, and itself. So, the reflexive pronouns are identical in form, and it is necessary to properly use reflexive pronouns because it has been said that reflexive pronouns are used when the object of a sentence or preposition is the same as the subject. How to use reflexive pronouns? So the reflexive pronouns are used differently than most other pronouns. The main difference is that reflexive pronouns are not typically used as the subjects or sentences of clauses. So, the next pronoun will be discussed by Miss Lopez Charis.
So yeah, the next pronoun is indefinite pronouns. So from the word itself, indefinite, which means not clearly defined. So this is a pronoun that doesn't specifically identify who or what it is referring to. An example word for this is anybody, someone, or everywhere. So these words does not specify who it referred to. So I'm gonna give an example, a sentence. Someone share her idea about the topic. So the word someone there is an indefinite pronoun. So the next pronoun is demonstrative pronoun. So demonstrative or demonstrate. This is an opposite from indefinite because these are used to point specific things, unlike the indefinite pronoun that doesn't specify certain things. So an example for this is um, I don't know what that is, but it definitely isn't friendly at all. So the word that is a demonstrative pronoun. So the next pronoun would be discussed by Miss Angeline Lopez.
Okay, so interrogative pronoun. So what is an interrogative pronoun? So this pronouns is used to ask a question. It is like, for example, the word who is an interrogative pronoun in the sentence, who are you? Like most other pronouns, interrogative pronouns replace the nouns in sentences. So examples of interrogative pronouns are who, whom, whose, what, and which. So the interrogative pronouns can be either singular or plural, of course, but its appearance won't change if it is being used as one or the other. So the next pronouns will be discussed by my group mate.
So the next pronoun is intensive pronouns. So intensive pronouns, it refer to the subject in order to add emphasis. Intensive pronouns are identical in appearance to reflexive pronouns. So an example for intensive pronoun are myself, yourself, herself, himself, itself, ourselves, and themselves. So when you use it in a sentence, it will be I built my house myself. So the intensive pronoun in the sentence is myself. Another example is the children made the cookies themselves. So the intensive pronoun in the sentence is themselves. So the next pronoun, I believe it will be discussed by my groupmate.
So yeah, the last pronoun is reciprocal pronoun. So this expresses mutual actions or relationships, like showing the same action to a person who do the same. Example words are each other and one another. So an example sentence is my group mates support one another during the discussion. So the reciprocal pronoun there is one another. So yeah, that's it. Does anyone have any clarifications or questions about the topic?
I believe none so far.
None so far.
So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much.